Hey, what's up everybody? Today's video, we're gonna come back to the producer challenge that I did like 4 months ago. It really doesn't feel like it's been 4 months, to me anyways. I did listen to all the submissions. It's time to come up with the winner. Now there's really not a loser, there's just a winner of the producer hat. So I came up with the producer hat concept after talking with a good producer friend of mine, Chad. He ended up making me realize that there's just different hats we put on when we're creating music. There is a producer hat, there's a mixer hat or a mixing hat, there's a master hat. I mean, there's all these different hats in these different areas of music creation. And if I really wanted to get better at creating music, I needed to focus on which hat was important to me. I realized that producing and creating music was the most important thing to me, so that spurred me to think of the producer hat mentality. So you may have noticed I'm always wearing my producer hat for the most part when I'm creating and producing music. It just gets me in the right mindset, and I've just always worn hats, and there's not a lot of hair up there. So if you didn't get a chance to see the actual producer challenge, go check it out in the link above here. And really what it boiled down to is I went to a chord generator website and I just had it spit out a random chord progression, and then that's what I used. So I came up with my own kind of song or vibe or beat, whatever you want to call it, and then I challenged you to come up with something, but then send it over to me to listen to. So I had multiple submissions for it, but a majority of people didn't follow the rules. The main rule was that you had to use the first 4 chords generated from that website for that chord progression. So your song had to start off with F minor, C minor, F minor, G minor, and then you could take it somewhere else if you wanted to, but you needed to make it still flow as a song. So let's not delay this any longer. Let's go listen to the top 2 submissions and see who wins the producer hat. So let's first start off with the song that I came up with. So let's listen to the first person who made the submission. This comes from Eric Huggins, and fun fact, Eric actually challenged me to a producer battle. So we're currently looking for a vocal that we can do a battle with. We'll just see where it goes. So Eric, I haven't forgotten. That was dope. And I loved the build up, and then when he actually did the drop, it like took me to like some kind of like 8-bit adventure. Like I was in an underwater scene of like a video game. The second submission came from Skywolf. Now dude, you went above and beyond on this. You did a full-fledged song. Like, it ended up being like over 4 minutes long. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna listen to about the first minute and a half, because you can get a really good vibe for his song. But I'm gonna put a link to the full video so you can check it out there, because he did a great job on the song. So here's some feedback for both of you. You both threw me completely off guard from the initial chord progression onto where you took the song, and I loved that. I think an important part of producing and creating music is you need to keep your listener just active and just on the edge of their seat. And if you can do that by occasionally just doing something that just really just grabs their attention, I think it's awesome. I think it's what makes great music. You don't want to hear me ramble about that. You want to know who won the producer hat. Yeah, it's a tough one. So the submission that gets the producer hat is going to be... Okay, I won't make you wait any longer. It's going to be Eric Huggins. Now let me tell you why I chose Eric's over Skywolf. So when I was just talking about keeping your listener just activated and on the edge of their seat, you want to grab their attention, I think Eric really did that with his production. Like, he did the initial chord progression and he did a nice build up, and then he just smacks you across the face with that complete change into the new part of the song. I liked the way it flowed. It was just distracting enough to be really awesome, to me anyways. For you, Skywolf, I loved the lo-fi vibe in the beginning, and then it switches to a dance tune. If you haven't already, go check the link in the description to go check out his full version. It was great. I loved it. For the both of you, I appreciate your submissions. I loved listening to everybody's submissions. Just next time, listen to the rules. Eric, go ahead and shoot me an email with where I can send you your hat. You earned it. I loved it. Skywolf, I hope to keep seeing you around. I've read every single one of your comments. And for everybody watching, make sure you go stop by their channel, give them some love on their videos. But until next time, I'm Phil. Keep creating music.